Hello everybody, it is NateMo here. Welcome back to my little corner of the internet. It's been ages since I made a video, and I've officially decided I'm going to stop doing Let's Plays. I'm probably going to private all those, just because I don't feel like I'm contributing to the Minecraft community with them. I feel like it's kind of just a waste of my time, and everyone that watches the videos. So I'm going to stop with Let's Plays, and I'm going to start doing map making tutorials. Because lately, I've been spending more of my time doing actual Minecraft map making than just playing Minecraft maps, because, you know, it gets boring to just play maps all the time. I'd rather make them. So, today I'm going to be showing you some work on a map I have just recently started, as recently as yesterday. I've only gotten this much done, but I've been working on mechanics. The map is going to be called the Celestial Dream. Basically, you are convinced that you are dreaming in this weird celestial landscape, which will later on become known as the Celestial Dreamscape, blah blah blah. So basically, it's just a huge adventure map across islands like these, with monster fighting, stuff like that. I'm using the Aetherus Ascended texture pack. Also, a quick note. Some of my other videos were really low res and low frame rate, but a recent macOS update, Mavericks to be specific, has allowed me to record at 200 frames per second in 720p. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm just going to take you through what I'm going to be showing you today. In here, I have a little bit of redstone. It's how the map's working. Working on portals, setting your spawn point when you join the map for the first time. So if a unique user joins the map, they will automatically be teleported here to the beginning of the map. That's important because even if you do the command set world spawn right here, it's not going to matter. The person is going to spawn within a 20 block radius of that, and that's a bad thing. You don't want them spawning way out here and being like, no! You don't want that, so I'm going to be using a trick that the YouTuber Dragnaws has put up in a video, which is basically where there's a scoreboard called status. Status is set to 0 whenever you join the game, because a scoreboard score is always 0 for a new player, so status is 0. And if status is 0, it will TP you here and set your spawn point here. Simple enough. I will just go over the commands for that. Again, not made by me, this was Dragnaws. So, TP anyone that has the score of status 0 up there, set their spawn point there, and then this one sets status to 1, so they don't get repeatedly teleported there. That's pretty important. And now I'm going to walk you through how the map works. So I'm just going to run up here. We'll hear Ryan head there. I don't know if I'll keep that. But there's this portal, and if I step through, the info tells me what has happened. Up here, we have... Here, let me just game mode 0. Effect, NateMo 711. There we go. Just needed to take a bit of damage. This is the... you know what? I'm just gonna let the map tell you what it is. Alright, hop in. There we go. This is a Fountain of Youth. It restores your health and acts as a checkpoint. Simple enough. If I die, whee! I'm going to respawn above the Fountain of Youth, which is kind of nice. I mean, you don't want to just be respawning way back there every time, right? Storage crates. I'm going to be going over how I got that command block to have that nice custom name, which I figure is a nice thing to know. And I'm also going to go over how I made these portals and this fountain light up without needing any glowstone torches or any light source whatsoever. That's pretty cool, right? So first, let's go over how I got the portals to work. This is the most simple of them all. Over here, it tests for a player nearby in at a certain coordinate, which would be around here, in a radius of, like, in this area here, in a radius of 4 from that area, meaning the second I step into this portal, it's going to TP me. But if I walk around the back, it will teleport me over. That's really... It's an oversight, but it's not a huge one. It's not going to matter too much, because I don't expect people to go behind the portals very often. And even if they do, I'm sure they'll be understanding about it. teleports the player that's there over here. Then the info just tells you what happened. So most portals are just a one command block thing, teleports anyone that's in these 3 blocks there over. So there's a player, it's 4 blocks away, so the point will be right there, and then a radius of 4 would get the selector right across that front of that portal. Same thing works for this one. If I go behind it, it will teleport me, but it's an oversight that I really don't feel like fixing. The Fountain of Youth is also fairly simplistic. What it does is it gives an effect to anyone in a radius of 4 of this command block here, which is just the right area to be when you're swimming. So that is how that works. The chest, really, when it tells you that it's a chest, it's just a trap chest with a command block underneath. You may have noticed that it says storage crate up here. This is simply done by taking a chest, getting an anvil, and renaming it like this. Sorry about that. So now if I look inside a chest named Demo, it says Demo. I think that's all I have to do for the in-game mechanics that I've done. Now I'm going to get on to the really fun stuff, which is with NBT Edit and other fun software. Alright, let's just get over here. So, first of all, I'm gonna go over the lighting. How I did the lit up portals. There is a filter, I will link it in the description, known as light level. And if I select a certain area, let's just select, what's going on here? Deselect. Just select that. If I click filter, set the light level to whatever you want between 0 and 15. It will set that area to emit a light at level 15. So that's pretty simple. I just selected the fountains and the portals and made them emit light at level 15. That's all pretty easy. I'm planning these mushrooms here. I'm going to make them emit light at level 15 as well. Sorry, not 15. Something more like 10. Now, next. That ties in with this. To get the command block to have that nice info title, like the colored one, and it said blue info, what I did is I opened up my NBT Explorer. You can probably get the same thing on Windows. It's called NBT Edit. I went into the adventure map file, level.dat, data 24 entries, player 38 entries, abilities, no, sorry, not abilities, inventory, and then in the inventory of me at the time, I had a command block. Now, I'm just gonna give myself something that I can rename, give it a special title. So, for example, let's make a nice starter sword instead of the crappy one in here. You think? I think that's a great idea. So let's get that, switch over to this. Let's reopen this file, just close this, go back in, adventure map, level.dat, data, player, inventory, 1 entry, 4 entries. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to do one more thing. This is a little disorganized of me. It helps if you take this to an anvil and rename it first. This will just give you the NBT tag you need to edit, otherwise you need to create it manually, and I don't specifically know the format for that. So I'm just gonna take the D off the end of the wooden sword. No real reason, just I need something to work off of. So let's go into here, and let's reload this all again. Adventure map, level.dat, data 24 entries, player 38 entries, inventory, and now one of them is 5 entries. That's the one I want. You go into the item you want to change, tag, display, and now it says wooden sword. Because I haven't put a D on the end, but we'll call this the blunt wooden blade. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna do this while I remember it. I'm gonna save and quit out of my Minecraft because I do not want to interfere with the level. So now, the blunt wooden blade. you're probably wondering how we got the colors. So now if I go into my Google Chrome, this will also be linked in the description. It is a color codes list for Minecraft. So what you do is you go into your NBT Explorer, go edit the name tag, go over here, edit special characters. Let's see if that works. Sometimes you have to do that twice. I don't know why. You see this one here? It may be hard to find. I'm not going to go over that, but the section sign apparently is what it's called. You click that, get that in there. I'm going to get 2 of them because I think I'm going to want to make it have an underline as well as a color. So I'm going to go into my Google Chrome and I'm going to find the color I want. So for my blunt wooden blade, I think I'm going to want maybe a nice light green color. So that would be A. So you're going to go back into your NBT Explorer, and after the that special symbol, I forget what it's called already, you put the letter you want the color to be. Now you go back, and I want an underscore, which would be an N. So that's not overly difficult. Just put an N right after this. Click OK. Save. Go back into your Minecraft. Single player, adventure map. So now, if I hover over this, it says Blunt Wooden Blade, and it's got a really nice green underlined name. So that's basically what I did for the command block. I'll just give you an example of that. I recommend anything you're going to need more than 1 of, keeping in an ender chest. Just that way you don't have to worry about losing it, ever. So if I get my info, I just did the same thing, but made it bold. So get the info block. Just going to demonstrate that this is what it does. It changes the @ symbol. Got a redstone torch. Say hello. See? It just changes. Instead of it being... Let's just see. Instead of it just being like this, as you can see, when a command block says hello... Crap. When a command block says hello, it has this weird little @ symbol behind it. I don't really like that at all, to be honest. Therefore, I always change the name of it, at least with an anvil. And if I'm feeling adventurous, I'll change it with NBT data so that it has a custom color and font and all that. So, that's about all I have for this map so far. I don't think there's anything I've forgotten to go over. Also, one last thing, I guess, is if you want to go back to the beginning of your map so you can test it again, and not have your spawn point set at one of those, you just go scoreboard, players, reset at A, which would reset your score, and then because your... I forget what I called the variable. Because your status is 0, it will TP you back here and set your spawn back here. And that's kind of just a demonstration that, yes, this does work. The status is how I will be doing this from now on. That's really all I have to show so far. I will be doing another quick episode probably later on this week, once I have more mechanics, more cool stuff added to this map. Alright, this has been NateMo. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.